Right, that's the end of the test. How do you think you did?
I don't think I did the best.
You think you passed or failed?
Failed.
The videos obviously help you because you're going into that lesson knowing exactly what you're going to do, and just having that knowledge just makes that lesson faster and you feel a lot better.
38 easy to understand, precise videos covering every single topic required to pass the driving test. These are not just theory based, they are practical videos demonstrating everything from moving off and stopping a vehicle to all of the maneuvers and every other module required. So if you're lacking knowledge, or maybe your instructor has forgotten to cover something, or you're just not grasping a certain topic, then this course has it covered. You can watch the videos before your driving lessons, which means you'll get into the car knowing exactly what to do. This will definitely save you time on your lessons. Hey guys, welcome to another video, and today we have another mock driving test with Raajan. This is his final and fourth mock test, yeah? So he's got his test coming up in a few days, and to be honest, Raj, I'm totally expecting you to pass this mock driving test, yeah? Okay, you out of the three we've done, you got lucky on one and passed it. The last one, you made a few serious faults, yeah? Okay.
Is the one in it?
Oh, was it just the one?
Is that right turn?
Oh yeah, it was the right turn, sorry, just the one. So I got a bit unlucky there. And then now it's the final one. Like I said, you got your test in a few days, and I totally expect you to pass this one, because these routes that we're doing as well, we've covered all the difficult ones. Yeah, your driving's at a good level, and personally I think you're more than ready for a driving test now. Yeah. Okay, any questions before we start?
No.
Cool. And for those of you who are watching, if Raajan does make any faults, any normal faults will be in amber text, any serious faults in red text. How many serious faults are you allowed?
None.
And how many serious faults are you going to make?
None.
Good. Right then, let's get going.
Okay.
The show me tell me questions, obviously we've been through those. Yeah, we did a video on those, so yeah, you know them. Leave them out for now. There is a parked vehicle to our left, so we have to hold back for the oncoming vehicles. When he first stops, we have a sufficient gap, but as he is waiting, he decides to edge forward and gets too close to the parked vehicle. When holding back, you should leave a minimum gap of 1 car length from the parked vehicle.
Cross the roundabout, second exit, then take the third left.
He enters this roundabout well and shows good lane discipline. He checks the mirrors well before and after overtaking this parked vehicle. When passing these parked vehicles, he gets way too close. Luckily, our speed was slow, otherwise this would have been marked as a serious fault.
Turn right, then sharp right.
Raajan reacts well to this pedestrian. He doesn't overreact and stop, as it wasn't necessary. Instead, he continues with the roundabout and doesn't get too close to the pedestrian. Raajan signals right to overtake the parked vehicles, but then realizes there is a road to our right, so cancels the signal, which is good. You don't really need to signal when overtaking parked vehicles, as long as your position is good. Remember, your positioning is also a form of signal.
Sharp right.
Now this was quite close to being a serious fault. Our view from the left is restricted because of the parked vehicles, so Raajan will need to creep out to get a better view. But he rushes out too soon and is blocking the road. We can clearly see there are vehicles approaching from the left, so he should have stayed back and then edged out once those vehicles had passed. Luckily he gets a safe gap to emerge out and doesn't hold up the traffic that is approaching from the right. If he didn't get this gap at the time he did, he would have held up the traffic, which would have resulted in a serious fault. Whenever there's a pothole, Raajan seems to land straight in it.
Turn left.
After this left turning, Raajan gets a bit confused about which way to go and takes a wrong turning. Like I've always said, going the wrong way isn't an issue, but the way he quickly decided to turn was a problem. He was too wide and on the other side of the road when he turned left into the wrong road. Again, could have been a serious fault if there were other vehicles around.
Should I turn around or just carry on?
Just carry on. And if you could park up anywhere safe on the left for me. When parking up, he stops opposite a junction. Thank you, and move off when you're ready. Raajan does check all around before moving off, but should have waited for the oncoming vehicle to pass before releasing the handbrake and moving. Luckily, the oncoming vehicle was stopping to pick up or drop off passengers. Just continue to follow the sat-nav now, yeah?
Yeah.
Raajan does well on this roundabout and keeps a good gap from the vehicle in front, which is moving slow because of a horse and carriage ahead. Now let's see how Raajan deals with this situation. If it's safe, Raajan should try and overtake. Staying behind a slow-moving vehicle and not overtaking if the opportunity is there would result in a serious driving fault for not making progress. Raajan deals with the situation well and overtakes. After overtaking, you should switch back to the left lane. Again, he does this well.
After 400 yards, cross the roundabout, third exit.
If you look at the sign, the third exit is straight ahead. But on the sat-nav, it looks like a right turn. That's why I always say make sure you're comfortable with following signs before following the sat-nav. Raajan reads the sign and notices the road markings to select the correct lane on approach. He deals with this roundabout really well.
Cross the roundabout, third exit.
We're entering a car park in which I'll ask Raajan to do the forward bay parking manoeuvre.
We're going to enter the car park now. After entering the car park, continue straight on.
Many laners seem to miss these giveaway markings and not check before entering the car park. Raajan carries out good observations and makes sure it's safe to enter.
You could park forward into any bay on the right.
He does everything well apart from the positioning. He is on the bay line and notices this, so readjusts. The main thing when readjusting is to carry out good all-round observations. Raajan does his checks really well before readjusting. And because he readjusts a couple of times, he thought he had failed on this maneuver. But it's okay to do this.
Okay, thank you. And if you could reverse out, so the front of the car's facing that way, yeah?
Yeah. Wait, front car's facing that way?
Yeah. And just park on the left.
That's the end of Raajan's final mock test. Let's find out what he thinks about his driving. And what do you guys think? Is he ready for his test? Drop a comment with your thoughts.
Switch off the engine for me. Right, that's the end of the test. How do you think you did?
I don't think I did the best.
You think you passed or failed?
Failed.
What on?
Maybe I could have gone, you know, that Audi that was crashed up on the side. Feel like maybe I could have gone there.
You could have gone sooner, you're saying?
Yeah, maybe I could have fit through the gap, because when I was coming on my way back I realised the car did, but it was very tight. And then I know I took a few tries on the forward bay parking, and one of the times I used I think it was my right indicator too early, and then one of the turns I took the wrong turn. And I think one of them you put your hand up to someone. I don't know if
I would say hello to an instructor.
no, I don't know if it was someone that you said thank you for giving us way, because I pressed the wrong indicator on time. I didn't check for any who has way on the signs or anything, so I don't know if I messed up there.
That was fine. That part was okay, yeah. Right, so the parts where you thought you failed, yeah? Should we go through that?
Yeah.
So that Audi that was parked up, yeah, and he was blocking quite a bit of the road. That was a good decision not to go,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, on the way back, obviously you compared it to on the way back now, yeah. You just about squeezed through that gap. You had priority there, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. If you had gone through that gap and slowed the oncoming cars down,
Yeah.
that would have been a serious fault. Yeah, because
Okay.
the oncoming cars had priority, yeah. And you
Yeah.
were, I did give you a minor there for getting too close to the Audi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you should have held more further back. How much gap do you say you got to keep at least before before you decide to overtake? So when you're stopping, yeah, to give way to oncoming cars, how much space should you keep from the parked vehicle?
2 car lengths.
Yeah, even one will do, yeah, but
Yeah.
always say try and aim for 2. And you kept edging forward, and
Yeah.
you got too close to in the end. Okay, so that was you got a minor fault there,
Yeah.
but it was a good decision to hold back. And then the other thing you were saying, the wrong turn. When you said you took the wrong turning,
Yeah.
yeah, is going the wrong way a fault?
No, it's not.
No, it's not a fault here, as long as it's done safely. Do you think you were safe when you took the turn?
Because I did check my mirrors.
Yeah, and you did have the signal on. You were a bit wide though. It was
Yeah.
like, I do always say, yeah, you know, if there's anything you're unsure about, or don't ever make any decision on the last second.
Yeah.
That was a bit last second, wasn't it?
Yeah, the only reason I did is because on the sat nav, it looked like it was that way. That's why I was confused, because it was turning, but it looked like that was the right way.
That's
and
fine.
then I
If
realised-
you're a bit confused, but never be like, just quickly take a turn.
Okay.
Yeah, like you said, you did check your mirrors, but you did have your signal on. You just went a little bit wide on the turn, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, it would have been okay just to cancel your signal and continue straight on, which
Yeah.
was the correct direction to go. Okay, but never be like, obviously, lane change, you understand. Whenever you change lanes, never be like, oh, last second I've got to go to that lane. Yeah, you know
Yeah.
that. But here as well, don't make any decision at the last second.
Okay.
Okay, make sure it's safe. So that was okay as well. What else did you say that you thought you messed up on?
No, forward bay parking.
Forward bay parking, did you correct it in the end? The main thing was, I don't know what was going on with your pointer there.
I don't-
You were
I
like
don't-
well wide.
Yeah.
But the main thing was, you realised and you saw your observations were good throughout.
The second time wasn't right either, yeah.
A second, you were really close to the bay line though.
There, because the bay looked like quite faint. It just looked like I was so wide this side, so I thought I wasn't in, so I just...
Yeah, you were inside the bay, but just in. It was close, so it's fine to readjust again, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So all of those faults that you thought you failed on, they weren't serious faults. So did you pass or you fail?
No, was there another right turn where it was like... I put right signal, but I wasn't meant to go right there. But I took it off straight away. Something like that happened.
Yeah, you once you signalled to overtake the parked cars, but then there was a right turn on the side and you cancelled it.
Yeah.
That was the only one that I can remember. That was because you
Oh.
cancelled it straight away, no issue.
Yeah, I'd say I passed them, but then I
Yeah.
failed. Oh, I did.
Well then,
Oh, thanks. I thought you wanted me to say you pass and say no.
why?
I don't know what just thought you was going to. And I thought that was an X.
No, that's 4. That's
Oh.
because I just wanted to in my notes. That's it's your 4th and final mark.
That's what I was looking at when you was talking. I thought that was an X. And I was there thinking, what else did I fail on?
Okay, so there were no serious faults there, but
Yeah.
the two things that I thought were carried more danger than all the ones that you mentioned. Yeah,
Yeah.
you didn't really go through. So one was getting a bit too close to parked vehicles. Yeah, at
Okay.
one point, yeah, we were approaching this mini roundabout. You know, when that guy was walking on that mini
Oh,
roundabout.
yeah.
Yeah, just before that, parked vehicles on the left.
Yeah.
Very close. There's no need to get that close. There's no oncoming cars.
Yeah.
Okay, that's one thing I feel you do need to pay attention to.
Yeah.
Okay, obviously most of the time you keep a safe gap. How much gap are you supposed to keep?
Meter.
Yeah, you always think the door's gonna open.
Yeah.
And if you can't leave that space for any reason, think, why am I getting that close? Yeah, is there a
Yeah.
reason for it? And if I'm getting that close, let me slow right down. Okay, pay attention to that. And a few seconds after that, end of the road, we were turning right. You didn't have the best of views from the left, so you edged out. Yeah, but you edged out way too soon. Okay, so only edge out. Yeah. So from the right, you could see there was a gap there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The car, the one when you can't see well from the left.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
From the right, there was a gap there, but then from the left, we could clearly see there's vehicles coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's no point edging out at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you should have waited where you were, and when, like, obviously we couldn't see all the way down the road, so you did need to edge out a bit, yeah. But only edge out when you can see that there's no cars coming from the left now, yeah. But you still need to edge forward to get a better view. But you just edged out when you could clearly see there were vehicles coming from the left. Do you understand? Yeah, you at that junction you do need to edge out to get a clearer view, but you just edged out way too soon, and then you did slow that laner car down just a little bit.
The one from my right.
Yeah, luckily you got a gap to go. If you were there for another few seconds and slowed all the traffic down from the right, that would have been a serious fault.
That's a hard situation though, because
It is a hard situation, but you shouldn't have edged out at that point there. Yeah,
Okay.
that was one of the main factors in like me marking that as a fault and that turning into a serious. So because you just edged out way too soon, because we could clearly see those vehicles approaching from the left.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna have a safe gap when there are vehicles approaching it. So you should have waited before you edged out.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah.
So yeah, just those two things really. Right. Any questions?
Nah.
All ready for your test?
Yeah.
Just a few days, guys, and excited really, yeah, because you're more than ready. Nothing much more I think we can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll rush upon whatever you need to do in the next lesson, and that's it. Yeah.
Okay,
Ready for
yeah.
the test?
Yeah.
Okay. Right then, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Like always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.
See ya.